All right, the game is over, and I want to let everything settle down before we start talking about it. The LaMelo and not LaMelo. Y'all got me reading stuff about LaMelo missing a dunk. Y'all got me saying the wrong thing. Lonzo Ball and Dennis Smith Jr. Now, again, this is Summer League, okay? For those who don't understand, Summer League is not the NBA. It has some incoming players in the NBA that are, this is to keep you in shape, to get you a little ready and warmed up for preseason. Okay. Coaches are there to see if there's some players that might help their team or they can pick up or move to other places. So this is not really structured. Coaches are not really coaches in the league. Not a lot of them. Won't see a lot of these players in the NBA. But Lonzo Ball, Dennis Smith Jr., oh, you'll see them in the NBA. Now, everyone wanted to see what would happen in this matchup because Dennis Smith Jr. has just been the highlight reel of the entire summer league. So the headlines and press, of course, are going to go to Lonzo. So when the game starts, uh, it was basically Dallas is a decent team, but they're not a very good team as far as playing defense in the game. What LaMelo was able to do is actually by him being long and lanky and throwing run out passes and things like that, it was hard to stop the ball with him. They didn't have anybody committed to trying to stop him or making him pick up the ball at half court. They were letting him dribble all the way down before somebody even picked him up, which is for a guy that's 6'7", who could see the floor, you just helped him out. Because now he's gotten to see where everyone's going to go early on instead of making him pick up the ball. But like I said, this is summer league. Um, he made some great passes. He did a nice fadeaway shot. I still think he needs to work on his shot, but his bravery of taking the shot, like he doesn't have fear of taking the shots, which is a good thing you want to have. You don't want to see your best shooter or best player go into a funk. In other words, you don't want to see that. So I enjoyed the game. Dennis Smith Jr. gave everybody the highlight dunk of the year. So let me see. He had what? Dennis Smith Jr. had 21 and 6, and Melo had 16 and 10, but Melo only played like 3 quarters because he strained his calf. So they decided to sit him out. I doubt if he plays today, Magic Johnson gonna be like, forget that. We are not playing today. So, like, you haven't seen Ingram since that time he hit the or missed that game-winning shot. They just set him down. They're like, no, you sit down. Everybody else, now y'all get to play. So, in other words, I think that for what the Lakers want to do, Lonzo is the most valuable to a team as far as what he could provide for them. They need somebody to be a facilitator on that team who has some height and can control the ball. Now, all these shots that he's hitting in summer league, do not think that this is going to happen in the NBA. Translate all of this penetration, layups, and run out plays. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope you guys understand this. I just hope I'm not here preaching for my health. But it's overall, I think Lonzo Ball has played great. But if you want to talk about who was better in the game, a better fit for what the team is trying to do as far as winning, Lonzo Ball did a lot of good things out there. But Dennis Smith Jr. he's prime time. Lonzo is still the jury's out on if he's really prime time player or not. I mean, he's shown that he has no fear and that he can play well, but he has a lot of inconsistencies where Dennis Smith Jr. and a lot of people at the Knicks in New York are upset even more now watching this guy, even though the European player they got, this guy was immediate impact. And if you watched him play in college, he attacks the basket. The Knicks is built on this fabric of having aggressive players. And when you have somebody who can aggressively attack the rim like that, that would have changed the narrative of New York Knicks basketball. People would have been excited to go to the games to see him. He's going to bring an excitement. He's going to go in and try to dunk on your entire team. That's Dennis Smith Jr. Now, you could build around that. He reminds you of a Baron Davis type player, probably better shooter than Baron was. But Baron Davis used to go up like that and be very aggressive, going towards the basket. Francis, Westbrook, Allen Iverson. These guys used to play hard, attacking the rim. Now, I don't know what everybody else think, but I know for me, this was it. This was the game I wanted to see, and I wanted to see how it broke down. And I saw they came back and rallied once Lonzo was on the bench. And once Lonzo was on the bench, you got this whole run out, this run off. They were up like 17 points, and they cut it to like one and went on a run. The rest of the team did, but that's because Lonzo, when he's in the game, he breaks teams down defensively if you're not going to make him pick up his dribble early on and put players is all out of position. So, like I said, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing these matchups in the future, in the preseason and things like that. But they've made summer league hot. Can you believe that? We're talking summer league. Anybody ever thought about summer league or made one video about it last year? I can't even recall. I know I didn't make one.